Hi everyone and welcome back to Women to Women. We've been following a new study looking at overcoming rejection. How are you walking into a crowded room, perhaps the staff canteen at work, a social gathering, a church event, maybe even a gym class? Do you get anxious and worried about environments like these? Do you get nervous at the thought of having to talk to other people? What if they don't speak to you? What if you have nothing to say or nothing to offer in conversation or in relationship? If that's how you feel in situations like these, then perhaps you're struggling with some deep-rooted feelings of rejection. But do we have a choice? Can we really overcome anxieties or low self-esteem and feelings caused by rejection? I believe we can, and that's what we've been looking at in this study. We've been looking at how we can choose to either live empty or live feeling full, living with the fullness of Christ every day. Peter, the disciple, knew all about rejection. You will recall how he rejected even knowing Jesus 3 times. He rejected Jesus out of fear that he would be rejected and exposed. But as we discovered in this study, rejection and fear never has the last word. For the resurrected Jesus meets with Peter on the shore and he reinstates him. "Do you love me, Peter?" he asks. "You know I love you," Peter says. Jesus says, "Well, feed my lambs." What an interesting thing to say to a fisherman. This was his job. And being a fisherman is all about what you can get, the biggest catch. How often do we walk into a room or into a church service looking for what we can get? Jesus gives Peter a new job, to feed his lambs, to become a shepherd of God's sheep. A shepherd, in contrast, doesn't look at what he can get, he looks at what he can give. He gives care, he gives love, and he feeds those sheep in his care. God is calling us to be shepherds. So instead of walking into a crowded room, feeling anxious and empty, worried about whether someone will come and speak to you or not, why not you be a shepherd? Why don't you bring the smile? Why don't you bring the welcome and start the conversation? Give it a try this week. Watch the response. You may even have a conversation you never dreamed that you would ever have. Rather than looking to ourselves inwardly, feeling empty, look to Jesus and walk in the fullness of Christ and his love. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Who wouldn't want to spend time with you? So don't wait for the party to come to you. You go and shine your light. Be a shepherd. Until next time, God bless.